Let's get it. Tap those likes, baby. Tap those likes. You guys are coming in. Here we go. Give you guys a second to accumulate here. Let's get it. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day, and we're back for a live stream today on the 22nd of October, guys. And the Bitcoin price is nothing but Chop City, my friends. Chop City. So if you're out there getting chopped up, don't feel bad, guys. Don't feel bad. That all that happens is because you're not in the crypto citadel. That's why. It's because you're not in the crypto citadel. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Just kidding. So Bitcoin's price overall yesterday, I mean, let's just talk about this real quick, do a little quick recap of Bitcoin's price action. Yesterday, on Monday, Bitcoin's price was nice and tight up above 110, looking to hold some strong support, looking like we were going for a big breakout to the upside. Instead, the Asian markets opened and Asia said dump it. And they dumped Bitcoin's price on Monday, going into Tuesday from 110.5 all the way down to 107.4. We found some support. And yesterday, out of the blue moon, out of nowhere, we got some major green candles in the 1 hour, straight from 108 all the way to 114. And when we hit that 114, we hit that big hammer of resistance. Excuse me, guys. Whoa, that caught me by surprise, just how it did with that Bitcoin long. Bitcoin push yesterday. So we hit the 114 resistance, which is the quarterly and monthly open, and we got hammered all the way back down, giving up all those gains once again, giving them all up. And losing all those gains has led to Bitcoin chopping it up down here. Choppity chop, 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 choppity up, chop, 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 chop. In a major chop zone here. This morning in the Crypto Citadel, we did take a long off this retest, right? Off this retest. For this sweep happened during the London session. We were still sleeping. On this retest, we took the long, we rode it up, we hit TP1 at the weekly open, we took some profits, we came back, stopped out on the daily VWAP, and we closed out overall for over $100 today, 113 bucks today of a win. Now, Bitcoin's chopping it back up, chopping it back down, chopping all the traders up here. Bitcoin dominance not giving any leeway at all for the altcoins. Bitcoin is continuing to chop sideways while Bitcoin dominance stays high, and Ethereum's price is paying the price for it. We are currently losing the previous month low, but Bitcoin's price keeps pushing it back up, pushing it back down. If Bitcoin's price does drop, and I do believe we will, right? If we start to lose this area here, we start to lose this 107.2, I am looking for a major short for Bitcoin at that point in time. And Ethereum will most likely also drop down from 37.96 that it's at right now to at least 36.72. At least 36.72. Now, if Bitcoin's price does drop below this 107.2, I am looking for a big drop to the downside. The Crypto Citadel is already well informed on what those targets are, when is the entry, when, and how to manage that trade as we go along. So guys, all I'm asking you guys is, there's over 30 of you guys watching right now. Tap those likes, guys. We've only got 30 likes. Tap those likes, get those like meters flowing in the TikTok. Paul over here says, is it worth building HBAR? I don't have that much spare money, but want something. Let me tell you, my friend, HBAR is not going to cut it. Those ISO 200 coins are a thing of the past. Nobody cares about ISO 200. Now, can HBAR get an ETF and maybe it has a little pump here and there? Let's go take a look at the HBAR chart. Let's just go take a look at it, right? Before we talk smack about it, let's just look at the HBAR chart, because at the end of the day, we're traders, right? We're looking for trades, and maybe it has a good trade setup of some kind. Maybe. Just maybe. Right? HBAR, USDT. Just as a fundamental project, HBAR is garbage. Just like all these other ISO 200 coins. So over here for HBAR, we have done nothing but give up absolutely everything that it's gained, right? Throughout the previous quarter, we ran it all the way up to 30 cents. We held that area for quite some time. We lost the yearly VWAP at 23 cents. We're all the way down at 16 cents right now. All the way down to 16 cents. Previous week low is 15 cents. Now, as a day trade, or I should say as a swing trade, this could set up something, right? If we sweep this previous week low, right? We already had a major liquidation event hitting a lot of targets to the downside of 7 cents. Are we going to go back to 7 cents? Maybe, probably not. But overall, if we are headed into a bear market and Bitcoin is going to be headed towards 97,000, which there's a very good chance that it can, let me tell you, my friends, H bar is going to feel some pain. So overall, as a trader, I would take a trade on H bar, on, you know, as a swing trade, a low leverage, low capital, maybe $500 max, $300 to $500 max on 3 to 5x at max, just to see if we can catch a swing back up towards this yearly VWAP around 23 cents on an altcoin rally. But as a spot hold, I would not be spot holding H bar. H bar has been nothing but garbage, as you guys can see, making lower highs. Made that high back in January 2025, lower high in March, lower high in May, made a still lower high in July of 2025. It's just been nothing but down for H bar all year long. So H bar is something I'm really not interested in at all for H bar. So doesn't look good. That twice declined at 109 100, but let's pray. Yeah, getting massively declined here on this anchored VWAP, right? On this anchored VWAP of 108.8, coming up here, wicking in towards that 109 area, close to that weekly average. We have a big resistance zone here between 109.3 to about as high as, you know, I really did think that our day trade for the Bitcoin long today would have at least come up towards this daily average, on tap daily average of 109.9, but this anchored VWAP is not playing games, and it's being major resistance right now. So like I said, right now we are in the chop zone. This is chop, 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 chop. This is where all the traders get massacred, right? You go long, you think you're making profit, down. It goes down, you go short, it goes right back up, right? So this is not the area you want to be trading right now. Right now, I am waiting for a breakout, a confirmation retest holding above the weekly open, right? If we can break out like we did here and retest the weekly open and close a second 15-minute candle above the weekly open, then you can say maybe I'll take a long towards that 109.9, right? But until that happens, it's chop city for longs. As well as for shorts, right? For shorts, if we drop below this 107 and confirm the drop, then I would be looking for a short straight to the downside below that. But outside of that, chop city. It's come down to the previous day low. If we hold it, you long up towards the weekly open, get out, because it's probably going to be dropping back down. Thoughts on AVAX? Let's go take a look at AVAX. Appreciate everybody in here smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Let's go take a look at AVAX. AVAX in the danger zone. In the danger zone. So AVAX is below its yearly VWAP, which is not good, and the quarterly VWAP. So it needs to get above $24 to really show some strength. Has not been able to do that. It is holding its previous week low, right? It is holding above that, which is $19. We lose the previous week low. We're probably heading towards that 16.94, which is the previous quarter low. We are below as well. We are below our previous quarter range, right? Value area low, which is not good. We start falling back down lower. Like I said, 1694 is probably the next big target to the downside if we continue dropping. Now, if AVAX can get back above, previous week EQ is 2155. That 2155 would definitely show us that we're showing some strength to the upside. But as you guys can see here, we don't really have a lot of strength. We pumped back up earlier this week on Monday with Bitcoin to $23. Made another lower high from this drop, made another lower high again yesterday. We're just continuously making lower highs. AVAX is in a downward spiral, and it's a little bit of trouble right now. So obviously all the altcoins are in the same boat. So I'm not pointing out AVAX alone. All altcoins are in danger because Bitcoin's price is ranging at these very lows of 107. with the potential of dropping lower. And we also have the Bitcoin dominance remaining high at 59% or higher. So lots of difficulties for altcoins to perform anything bullish right now. And if Bitcoin drops down below 107.2 and starts riding for that 107, let me tell that 102, 103, let me tell you, altcoins are going to feel some pain. Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes. Appreciate all of you guys tapping that screen. Keep dropping your questions in. What are we buying today? We're not buying nothing, man. We ain't buying nothing today. We took a long on Bitcoin. We already got out of that long, as you guys can see here in the Crypto Citadel. We had a trade signal. We took the long this morning, closed out for 113 bucks. Right, that chop zone is no joke. So we managed our risk appropriately. We started to, de-risk as price was moving up higher. As we got above our TP1, which is the weekly open, de-risked and moved our stop loss up to the daily VWAP, and then instantly came down, stopped us out, which is perfectly fine. We walked away with 113 bucks of a win today, which is great. A win's a win, no matter how big or how small. See, just continuation of chop. We drop all the way back down. Now Bitcoin's price is pushing back up again. Major chop zone here. Feels like no buy season. Yeah, grouper duper, 100% agree. This is not the time to be buying, bro. You got what you got. Hold on to whatever you have. Hope for a big push up, another little altcoin season, so you guys can take some profits and potentially walk out of some underwater positions. But this is not the time to be buying spot. This is the time for swing trades to trading, low capital, low leverage, getting in, getting out of positions. The spot holds are not what you want to be in right now with all this potential of dropping lower. And I understand not everybody's a trader. I'm speaking in terms of a trader, right? I'm just focusing more on trades than on spot stuff because altcoins, no matter how great, look, XRP, the greatest thing ever made in crypto, right? Said by many crypto content creators. 238, sitting at 238 right now, doing absolutely jack squat ding dongs is what it's doing right now. So the greatest thing ever that's going to take over the Swift system can't do jack squat without Bitcoin pumping and the Bitcoin dominance dropping. So does 107 have good support, Papo? Just wait. So 107 does have good support. 107 has the previous day low. It has the Monday low. It has the value area low for the previous day range. It has the previous month low, all at 107. So if we lose 107.2, buckle up because we're dropping lower. The Crypto Citadel is already notified on the price action, on the next big trade to take. And that is what we're looking for if we lose 107. Right now, we are in Chop City. Let's see here. Appreciate all you guys smashing those likes. Join the Crypto Citadel if you want the full breakdown. You want to start taking action on these trades and not just sitting on the sidelines, sitting in spot forever waiting for altcoin season. We are continuously making gains in the Crypto Citadel. Obviously, there's no guarantee, not financial advice. This is just what we're doing. We're taking trades and we're making money. We're extracting capital. We made 692 bucks on Monday. We made 113 bucks today. We're up $805 this week alone. Up $805 this week alone. Overall for the month, we're up over $2,200. That is after the major liquidation, guys. On liquidation day, October 10th, I lost about $4,000 that day, and we're already back up over 2,000. We're already back up over 2,000 bucks. So made back all our losses and on the way up. Good entry. Yeah, that's definitely a good entry. 107 is definitely a good entry for a potential long, which we took this morning. And we're already out. Guys, keep tapping those likes. Appreciate every one of you guys in here. Keep filling up those like meters. Keep smashing those likes. Thank you so much, everybody on Instagram. Smash those likes. Over on YouTube, smash those likes. Share it out. Come on. Do something for the people here. Bitcoin chopping it up. Chopping up traders left and right. Everyone's calling for altcoin season. Bitcoin season. Well, you know what season it is? It's liquidation season, baby. It's Chop City season. Everybody's losing money right now. except the Crypto Citadel. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. We do take losses. We do take losses, but we manage that risk as much as possible to keep the losses small and to keep the wins big. And that's what it's all about. Even though we got liquidated on the October 10th, just like everyone else did, right? We had some swing trades open, got massively hit, massive liquidation on it. Like I said, I personally lost $4,000 on that day. And guess what? We're already back up. We're already back up over $2,200 this month. Asian market is dumping Bitcoin daily, all geopolitical, not an encouraging sign. Oh, 100% agree, man. Look at all the Asia sessions this week, right? We started off Sunday, right? Sunday night opens, or we're going to Monday morning, right? Which is Sunday night for us. It's Monday morning over in Asia. We quickly have a dump. We dump right where was the open? The open was somewhere around here, and we instantly dump all the way down to 107 from 109, and then we started to pick it up. We picked it up. Throughout Monday, we stayed up above 110. Then, when the new Asia session started, instant nuke city from 110 all the way down to 107. Oops, didn't mean to move that. Then we had a major rally during the New York session all the way up to 114. New York session started to lose. Then Asia session, which has been chop city straight down. London sessions took us all the way down to 106, sweeping the lows, giving us hope for a move to the upside, and it's been nothing but chop city since then. Can you check Pendo, please? Let's go take a look at Pendo, one of my favorite DeFi plays. I do hold Pendo spot long term. Bought Pendo a long time ago. Pendo was doing very, very good until it wasn't, right? Very good, strong uptrend here for quarter 2, quarter 3, holding above $4. Then liquidation day came, dropped Pendo all the way down to $1.70, rallied back up to 389, and we're sitting right here at the lows of the quarter 2 range around $3. If this area is lost, watch out. Pendo could be dropping a lot further. We need to get above the yearly VWAP of 375 to start showing some strength. We got the quarterly and the yearly there. Getting above that will show some strength to potentially get back into this uptrend for the last 2 quarters. But so far, Pendo, just like every other altcoin, is in the danger zone. Bitcoin continuing to chop it up all the way up to 109, all the way back down to 107. 107, all the way back up right now to 108, pushing back up again. So if you guys are not in the Crypto Citadel, definitely urge you guys to join. If you're looking to start actually trading, to actually start taking trading seriously, that's what the Crypto Citadel is all about. We're all about day trading. We do live trading sessions every day, Monday through Thursday, from 9 a.m. to about 11 a.m. in the morning. And then we obviously have trade signals that are posted, swings and day trades. All those signals get posted. Everything we're doing in there is just all about extracting value from these markets. Obviously, daily updates, macro, long-term updates, analysis on charts. It's all about analyzing the data, my friends. All about analyzing the data. Gold dumped 10%. Yeah, man, gold sucks. Everybody got all bullish on gold out of nowhere, but gold sucks, bro. People talk about market manipulation. Gold's been manipulated for decades. Decades. Now, obviously, I had a major rally. Can't take that away from it. But guess what, guys? It isn't going to last forever. It isn't going to last forever. And somebody is going to be the exit liquidity. Exit liquidity. Look at this thing, man. So gold here ran up, previous day high, previous week high. It actually swept the previous week high. Look at that right there. That was the reversal signal. That was the reversal signal. This daily candle right here swept the previous week high of 43.79, and then obviously, you know, it nuked. It stayed up here at 43.75, previous day high, and then boom, nuke city, straight from 43.70 down all the way down to 4,000 bucks. It's currently sitting right at the previous week low. It's currently sweeping the previous week low. If we close this daily above this previous week low sweep at 4,000, it might hold and it might start to rally back up again. But we lose this previous week low. Next big target for gold is 38 to 30, 38.71 to 38.58 is the next big target if we lose this $4,000 area for gold. And Bitcoin just chopping it up. I'm a professional trader. Follow me, guys. Yeah, sure you are. You know what you can do? You can go, professional trader, get the heck out of here, bro. Coming into my live stream saying, come follow me. I'm a professional trader. Get out of here, bro. I know you can't see the chart. That's why I'm saying the numbers out loud. KDA is a buying time. No, KDA is dead. KDA is unalive. That thing is not coming back. Their team literally announced that they are retiring from doing anything to that blockchain and that it is cooked. It is 100% well done, finished. I have Aster coin, but it continuously down. Will it up? Doesn't everybody want to know? When is Aster coin going to pump? Aster coin is ass, guys. Aster coin is ass. It doesn't do anything. It's down 27% this month. Can it rally? Absolutely. Anything can rally at any point in time in the market. But this thing came out of nowhere just recently, within a month ago. It started pumping. Everybody was freaking out about it. Everybody was buying in. Guys, that is exit liquidity 101. Exit liquidity 101. I'm not even going to look at the chart for Aster because it barely even has any data. All these conspiracy channels getting reinstated. Still nothing on your old channel. No, man. No. Nothing on my old channel. My old channel is still gone. So hopefully one day maybe I can get it back. But, you know, it is what it is. Aster was a whale pump and dump. Yep, 100%, bro. When you see these coins, look at this one. Chain Opera AI. This is another one. 34% down on the week. Right. This is another whale pump and dump. This came out of nowhere. I have no idea what the heck this name even means. I don't know what the heck this thing's doing. And it had a major rally, hundreds of percent down, 50% down, 200% up. All that major price action up and down. That's just pump and dumps, man. These coins come out of nowhere this late in the game. And you're in a moment where Bitcoin is at make it or break it, and people jump into these coins and, oh yeah, look, I'm already up 3,000%, guys, buy now. Exit liquidity. Can you take some longs, some shorts? Maybe, but buying spot, thinking you're gonna get rich off this thing because of the next altcoin rally's coming, you're gonna get cooked, bro. You're gonna get cooked. Like, people don't understand the crypto game. People don't understand that content creators will tell you whatever you want to hear just to get your views and your likes, right? And what do they always promise? What do they always say? Oh yeah, this coin's gonna go to the moon. This coin's gonna go to this price. Buy in now, it's cheap. Buy the dip. And it's like, bro, how do you still have money for the dip? You've been buying every dip out here and we keep on dipping. And what does it do? It just wrecks their audiences. Right? And then there's one little mini altcoin season. Oh, I told you guys. I told you. Told me what, bro? Told me what? You've been telling me to buy for 2 years and it just pumped now. Right? It doesn't work that way, bro. You can't spend that much time with money just sitting in an account in the negative because your investing strategy is listening to some guy online. And you're buying spot because some guy online is telling you that is the next big thing. Let me tell you, that is the biggest mistake anybody can make. What's going on, Linka? The biggest mistake anybody in crypto can make is buying coins, buying assets based off what some guy is saying online. Oh, especially when they're promising you this moon, right? They're promising you the moon. Buy now. It's going to go to $20. XRP. Man, oh my gosh, where is this? Oh, I don't think I have it pulled up here. I literally saw something about XRP today, about how if XRP got something approved, a banking license. Oh, the banking license for XRP for Ripple is coming, and it's going to get approved any day now. If it gets approved, this was the post. If it gets approved, XRP is going to $10 instantly. That was the word, instantly. $10. So it's gonna forget, right? XRP is gonna forget that it's at 240. That Bitcoin is potentially at a major place where it's going to drop and crash, right, down to 97,000. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, right? It's just going to completely forget about the entire market structure, everything that's been happening in crypto, the price, the key price supports and resistances, and it's just going to endlessly rally from 240 to $10. But that post goes viral. That post gets hundreds of thousands of views. That post is what leads to the grand majority of people to get wrecked, to get absolutely wrecked, because they are not using any risk management. They're not using any support and resistance market structure, just straight off the top of their dome. Just, oh, if this happens, instant $10 XRP, guys, buy the dip now. When somebody hears that is new to crypto, they're like, whoa, it's only at $2.40. If it goes to $10 and I throw $1,000 in right now, I'm going to make a boatload of money. Whack, whack, whack. You guys are going to get wrecked. Hoping only Trump to give some positive tweet. Yeah, that's the only hope, man, that Trump comes out with a positive tweet. XRP spending so much on marketing, it's all BS. Oh, dude, 100%. I don't know. I can't confirm that they pay creators, right? I can't confirm that. They're a large enough market cap that they don't really need to be paying people. But for whatever reason, XRP has a cult-like following. That's what it is. XRP is a cult, right? It's very simple. XRP is a major cult. Everybody that is an XRP content creator hyper focuses on XRP only. They get tons of views, tons of followers. Why? Is it because they're the world's greatest analysts and they know what they're talking about? No, it's just the dream, the hopium that all these retail peasants are getting into XRP right before it takes over the SWIFT system, and it goes to a quadrillion market cap, right? It goes to $100 and it goes to a quadrillion plus market cap, and they're getting in right before the next big financial switch, right? The flip of the switch is coming, and XRP is going to take over the SWIFT system, and it's going to take over banking all over the world, and you're getting in, you peasant. You're getting in right now. You're going to be one of the top 1%. That's the dream that they sell you. And you guys are nothing but exit liquidity. Nothing but exit liquidity. Bitcoin here continuing to chop it up. Appreciate everybody jumping in. Appreciate all of you guys in here. The only thing XRP's ever done is go from 50 cents to 366. That's it. That's the biggest rally it's done in its history, right? In a long, long time, since 2017. And it only took another 5 years, right? It only took another 5 years. Think about this, guys. Let's go take a look at this XRP chart. Let's go take a look at it, because you guys got me hyped. You guys got me hyped on this XRP rant. So now we're gonna discuss it. Now we're gonna discuss it. XRP has been garbage forever. Look at this. 2020, what is it? 2017 got listed on Binance right around the top. Well, this chart doesn't go all the way back to 2017. It's okay. It goes from 20 cents in 2020 to $1.94. Boom. Major collapse from 2021 all the way to 2024. For 4 years, 3.5, almost 4 years, nothing but down. For 4 years, people have been lying to you that this thing was going to flip the switch and go to $100, go to $589. Finally, something good happens for it in 2024. It goes on a skyrocket mission, flies up to about $3, over $2. It ranges between $2 to $3 from November of 2024 all the way to June 2025. So in another 6 months of ranging between $2 to $3, finally the major pump happened, right? The major pump after 5 years of holding this coin was from 48 cents to, if you got out at 336, was a 595% pump. Congratulations, right? Congratulations. Woo, that's a nice pump. No lie. That's a nice pump. But how many other altcoins did hundreds of X's, did 50 X's, a bunch of more X's than XRP did, right? But you held this thing for 20 years, not 20 years, but for 5 years, right? I'm exaggerating at this point. Now, what happens then? We range forever. The lawsuit pretty much comes to an end. It rallies to 366. Everybody's like, this is it. The switch is being flipped. It's coming, guys. $10 XRP. Lawsuit is over. Wah, wah, wah. Once again, hit at 366 and nothing but dump city. Nothing but dump city. And now we have continued to make lower highs since July of 2025. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Right? While Bitcoin's been making new highs this whole entire time. But XRP, the flip of the switch, any day now, guys. I'm telling you, any day now. Okay. Rant over. Appreciate everybody jumping in here. Make sure you guys are smashing those likes. Sad times for crypto holders. That's right. Altcoins and people that are holding altcoins for the long term are planning to get wrecked. A lot of altcoins that were very popular in 2021 are not around anymore. A lot of altcoins that were popular in 2017 didn't make it to 2021. EOS is a perfect example. They've rebranded like 3 times. They're still nothing. Right? Caspa was this huge coin in 2023. Caspa was the name of the game in 2023. Where is Caspa today? Nowhere. Gone. Right? Bunch of altcoins, bunch of narratives, right? Real world assets, this, that, AI. A lot of them ain't going to come back. A lot of them already had their pumps. They had their rallies. They're not going to come back. So it just is what it is. What's going on, Crypto Maxi? Yo. Good to see you. Says Aster, Pimpin, IP, Spell, ADA. These all I have with huge quantity and are all down. 100%. Aster is ass. Pimpin, don't know what that is, but they ain't pimping nothing but you, man. The only thing that got pimped was you. IP, also garbage. Spell, garbage. ADA, probably the only decent coin there. Could it rally? Yes. Is it down? Absolutely. What is the future for ADA, bro? I'm just holding it for almost 3 years, but nothing. Well, if you've been holding for 3 years, you've been able to buy ADA at pretty low prices, right? ADA was being able to be purchased in the last 3 years well below 50 cents, right? So ADA here on the weekly bottomed out in 2024 around 30 cents. So even in 2024, it was down at 30 cents. Back in 2023, it was at 24 cents, right? So for the last 3 years, it's been at below that 50 cent area multiple times. Now, ADA is currently sitting at 63 cents. Can it drop down to the 50s? Yes, it can, right? Yes, it can. If it loses 59 cents, which is the previous week low, the next quarter low is at 53 cents. That is definitely a target to the downside for ADA if we continue dropping. But overall, still holding structure here. Still holding structure. Can ADA rally towards this 120? I'm hoping it definitely can, especially if it gets adopted into one of the ETFs or the crypto strategic reserves that they were trying to do for altcoins. If it gets announced that ADA is in there, we'll probably see a nice pump from ADA. I am a long-term holder of ADA as well. I bought the majority of my ADA below 10 cents back in 2017. So I've been holding for quite some time as well. And one of the biggest lessons I've learned once I became a trader was that holding altcoins long-term just doesn't make sense, man. Just doesn't make sense. The only coins that I'm willing to hold long-term are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin and Ethereum are the only ones that I'm willing to hold long-term moving forward. That's always been the name of the game. Those are the ones that do the biggest runs. Yes, there's tons of other altcoins out there that do bigger X's, but those are the ones that are most likely going to be here the next 5 years. Shiba Inu is cooked, bro. Shiba Inu, it's an OG meme coin. Is it gonna go to zero? No. But is it gonna, go to all-time highs? Probably no. XRP, the better Bitcoin. The better Bitcoin. XRP making lower highs while Bitcoin makes new all-time highs. That should be your slogan. XRP, the better Bitcoin. We make lower highs while Bitcoin makes higher highs. That should be your slogan. Let's see here. Let's go take a look at Biddy. Biddy here in the chop zone, just taking everybody's money today. Choppity chop, 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 chop. It's all over, bros. We try. Now time to go back to work. That's what the Crypto Citadel is about, bro. The Crypto Citadel is about taking trades, becoming a trader, analyzing data, reading charts based off of data, right? And taking positions, short-term positions in and out to extract value. Is it going to replace your 9 to 5? No. Are you going to get rich overnight? No. Is it going to take a lot of work? Yes. Is it going to be a grind? Yes. Does it take discipline? Yes. Does it take determination? Yes. And if you can do all of those things, you will still not be rich, but you will gain a skill to be able to trade, which is not going to replace your 9 to 5. That's not the goal at the early stages, to replace your 9 to 5. The goals are to add supplemental income, to be able to extract value, to be able to be getting an extra $500 at the end of the month, an extra $1,000 at the end of the month. That helps you either save up for that vacation that you want to take with your family, be able to pay some extra bills, pay down some bad debt, some credit card debt, right? Be able to get out of a financial hole, maybe save up some money to start a new business, right? That you don't have the capital for just yet. That's what the Crypto Citadel is about. That is what trading is about. Being able to create that supplemental income. Eventually, as you become profitable enough and more and more and more, and you begin to learn how to use more proper risk management and getting out of swing trades and day trades, you can do it full time. You can do it full time and potentially replace your income, right? But if you have $100,000 income coming in, it's going to take a very long time for you to be making $100K plus on as a day trader, right? It's going to take a long time. So don't be discouraged. You can still do both at the same time, right? It's all about that 9 to 5 and then that 5 to 10, right? Where you are trading overnight. You're taking swing trades. You're reading the charts over the weekend and you're looking for a next big move the next week, and you take those trades. The rise of XRP will be televised. It's been televised, and you rose to 366 and then nothing, bro. Nothing. No big burger. Nothing burger. You're a nothing burger, bro. Get out of here. Who said XRP is the better Bitcoin? Somebody, bro. Somebody that has been drinking the Kool-Aid. We can't see the analysis. I know you can't see the analysis on TikTok. You can see the analysis over on YouTube and on X and on what other platform? Instagram, Blockchain Crusader on every other platform. You can go see the analysis there live. Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes. You are very negative. It's worse. It's gonna get worse. You are very negative. Is it gonna get worse? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You still think we still have a rally in this Q4? Well, we definitely had potential for a rally when Bitcoin had that strong move from 105, right? We had that big move from 105 down here on October 17th, right? And we rallied all the way up to 111, 112. I alerted the Crypto Citadel. We said, hey, here's the big move, right? We took this swing trade. Where is it? Right here, October 17th, swing trade 105. We're looking for 115. We hit 3 TPs. We hit 114 yesterday. But overall, we got stopped out in profit for this trade, up 55% on it, 692 smackaroons, right? So there was definitely chances of a Q4 rally as we got above that resistance above 112. But the fact that we got rejected off 112 again, we're back at these lows here, chopping it up. right? Anything is possible. We could still rally. We need to see Bitcoin get above 112.5 by the end of the month if we expect continuation to the upside. We want to see Bitcoin back above 112.5 by the end of the month of October if we expect to see continuation to the upside. If not, Bitcoin's either going to keep slowly grinding sideways here, but if we start losing 107, I am looking for a big move to the downside. I am looking for a big move to the downside. Is it going to hit 97K? Maybe, but the Crypto Citadel's got that full breakdown already. Let me see here. I'm trying to read the chat. Your thoughts on ETH and Bitcoin? Looks bearish on the micro, but it's bullish on the macro. Honestly, there's nothing bullish about Bitcoin on the macro. If we zoom out here to the daily. All right, let's turn off all these indicators. So on the daily, right, Bitcoin topped out at 126. We have fallen out of this previous quarter range of quarter three, right? We've lost the $112,000 area of support. We have entered a previous 6-month range, which has a target, an untapped target of $97,000. So right now, not good at all. Not looking bullish at all on the macro, on the daily, right? Not looking bullish at all. If we get back above 112, 112.5, right, then we have some hope. But staying below 112, living below 112, it's only a matter of time before we come down to 97. Not saying that we're going to go to 97 tomorrow or next month, but it's only a matter of time. Explain again how you sign up for the Crypto Citadel. Guys, the Crypto Citadel is my private trading community. The way to sign up is with the link in the bio or the link in the description of the video. You can get 25% off your first month right now with the code ONETIME. Number 1 time. You get 25% off your first month. It is $5 a day to be in the Crypto Citadel. $5 a day to be in the Crypto Citadel. Whoa, that might sound like a lot. Well, guess what, guys? Just today alone, right, we took a day trade, right, which didn't even play out to all of our TPs. It only hit TP1. We took along at 107, right? We took along at 107. We hit TP1. We did not take profits. I didn't take profits. Some of the members in the Crypto Citadel took profits, but I just moved up my stop loss, managed my risk, right? I was looking for TP2 at 109, moved up my stop loss, and guess what? I got stopped out. It dropped back down because we've been in Chop City. But guess what? Even with that, with proper risk management, yes, I didn't get out at TP1, but I got out at a $113 win. $113 win, 16x leverage. Nothing crazy for Bitcoin since Bitcoin is such a large asset. I'm not going 40x, 50x, 80x leverage like some of these other traders out here telling you to join their trading groups and they're using 50x leverage on Bitcoin. All right, small leverage, 16x with what I put in for capital? $1,400 of capital. Not even a large amount of capital. On a 16x trade, walked away with a $113 gain. Boom. Boom, it's over. Like that's it. I got paid for the day. Walked away with $692 win on Monday, right? This was a different short, $342. But where is the this is the signals. Swing trade earlier this on Monday, $692. The Crypto Citadel cost $5 a day to be in. $5 a day. $5 a day. Yet we just made $113 on a trade just today. Which pretty much almost covers your monthly membership already. So Bitcoin here still just chopping it up on the hourly, man. Chopping it up. Getting all the traders chopped up here. The 4-hour has officially closed. We did close the 4-hour here above. Where's my levels load? Did close above the daily open on the 4-hour. Which is pretty good, but we do have a major wick to the upside here. We could see a rally towards this weekly average. I mean, we do have an untapped daily average up here at 109.9. We have big resistance though, so we shall see. I wouldn't be surprised if we do continue to the upside, but we're just in Chop City right now. I'm not interested in trading this chop. I'm not interested in trading this because Look at this. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, we're pumping. Oh, we're dumping. Oh, we're pumping. Oh, we're dumping. Oh, we're pumping. Oh, we're dumping. That's not where you want to be when you're a trader. Avoid the chop. Avoid the chop because the chop will wreck you. I appreciate everybody in here. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. H bar, I already covered H bar earlier today. No big deal. H bar is pretty much sitting in the danger zone. It needs to start moving up higher because if not, it's going to get schwacked. So H bar is at critical levels here. We want to hold above 15 cents. It needs to ideally start getting back above 23. If it cannot get back above 23, H bar is in trouble. Bitcoin having a nice little push to the upside on this 4-hour candle close. What is happening to Bitcoin? I don't understand anymore. What's happening is it's chopping up. It's choppy chop, 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 chop. Right now for Bitcoin, well, I'm not trading this chop anymore. We took the long down here when we swept the previous day low, made our profits, and now we're still stuck in the chop zone, right? So the only other two trades I would potentially even think about today is if we break above the weekly open on the 15-minute, we need to see another 15-minute candle retest and hold above. So at least two 15-minute candles above the weekly open to hold the weekly open as support, because every time we've closed above the weekly open, you see one 15-minute candle, next 15-minute candle, dump city, dump city. So we need to hold at least two 15-minute candles above the weekly open to even think about taking a long towards that daily average of 109.9. Now, the main trade that I am focusing on is if we lose the previous month low, which is at 107.2, I am looking for a big short on Bitcoin. XRP will dominate institutional adoption, but will eventually take over the planet Earth. Yeah, of course it will. Of course it will. Of course. Of course. Delusions, man. The delusions are real. The delusions are real. Much better buying times mid-December, beginning of March of 2026. Yeah, I'm not buying anything spot anytime soon. I'm just taking trades. What is the point by closing high rates in the hourly? Can you explain your strategy? Wait a minute. What's going on? What is the point by closing high rate? I don't understand your question, Yusuf. How down will it go with Bitcoin tripping? If Bitcoin chopping, right? We're in chop city. Anything can happen. If we start closing multiple 15-minute candles above the weekly open, then we could have a rally towards this 109 or higher, right? If we start closing 15-minute candles below 107.2, then we're looking to go lower. So right now, we're not trading this chop. We're not taking any trade. We have to wait and see what Bitcoin is going to decide to do, because this chop is just going to get traders wrecked. Appreciate all of you guys jumping in here. Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes. If you haven't joined the Crypto Citadel, definitely do so, and do it now. The link is in the profile. Link is in the bio, depending where you're watching. You can get 25% off your first month with the code ONETIME. If you're not trading, if you're not analyzing data, you're basically just going off FOMO and fear off all these hopium content creators out here feeding you a bunch of smoke. And let me tell you, you're going to end up getting wrecked. So it is what it is. You do what you got to do. But if you're not using proper risk management, if you don't even know how to spell proper risk management or know what proper risk management means, you're definitely not an investor, guys. You're just a gambler. So I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains, and I hope to see all of you guys in the Crypto Citadel one last time. I'll see you guys. Until next time. See ya.